Hi everyone, Irika
Hi.
Sarggent here with Mary Kay, and boy, if you're in the Chicago area, especially the south suburbs, it was a crazy morning with the black ice going on. So we just want to talk to you a little bit about the crashes, the unfortunate fatal accidents, and then the weather side of it, what it really means. And I know you're starting to get some information in from people reporting them, right?
Right, because, you know, the National Weather Service was going with flurries in the morning, temperatures in the 20s, and we got just that. But after 4 a.m., they noticed that the air aloft, there was a little dry slot that snuck in there. So when that happens, the frozen precipitation thaws a little bit.
Yeah.
So then instead of flurries, we had freezing drizzle. And that means when it makes contact, the roads are glazed over.
Right.
So between 4 and 4:30, the National Weather Service got numerous reports from their trained storm spotters that the roads were glazed over. So then they went ahead right away and issued the winter weather advisory. Now, when they do that, it's not because of a great amount of some kind of precipitation. It's that the timing with rush hours, meaning the travel could be a little treacherous.
Now that was what was, a lot of people had questions. The crews, they weren't out there salting those streets because
Right.
they weren't getting those reports in beforehand that the black ice was going to be out there.
Mother Nature does not play by our timetable.
Right,
She
right.
decided 4 a.m. would be the best time to change the layers of the atmosphere on
Yes.
us. And the National Weather Service jumped in and did the best that they could by putting that advisory up.
Right.
But it happened to be, you know, between 4 and 5 in the morning. A lot of people already out and about.
Yeah, so at last check, I saw there were upwards of 140 to 50 crashes. People spinning
Scary.
out.
Just scary.
Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, there were some deaths. I
Right.
was hearing at least 4 fatal accidents earlier. And so, you know, when you always think, okay, when you hit black ice, what do? It's so hard to really say what's the right thing to do because it's something that's in so many ways out of your control.
Absolutely out of your control. Even if you lay off the brakes, you try to straighten out the wheel, and
Right.
it doesn't matter. Your car is still going.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's dangerous.
That is, yeah, it's scary. It's been a long time since I've been in one of those accidents, but
Right.
I just remember the car just spinning
Right.
around and around.
And you just want it to stop.
Yes.
But, you know, we have a couple of, can we go over to
Yeah,
the
I'm
Weather
gonna
Center?
flip this around
Yeah,
here.
let's go over here.
Actually, if it will let me.
Okay, and,
All right.
you know, it was after the 4 a.m. hour, right between 4 and 4:30, when the National Weather Service started getting reports. So here are a couple of them that started to come in. Now, the National Weather Service is actually in Romeoville, so they had a glaze of ice right away. And when they even went outside to look at it, the roads were completely covered in ice. Then at the Aurora Airport, ice started to form there too. So you get that little glaze over the area. So the setup was this. We had low pressure over Nova Scotia. The cold front trailed it. And just at the end of it there, right near northern Illinois, we had enough upper level energy, and we were close enough to the tail end of that front that created enough of a disturbance to give us the forecast to say flurries were in the forecast. But what changed was that dry layer aloft developed, and then you just changed it from flurries to freezing drizzle.
Got it. Okay. Well, you say there are changes coming in the forecast.
Huge,
so hopefully we won't have to
huge
deal with that. No more black ice
No,
or any of those
warm,
kind of
warm
conditions.
weather is on the way for the weekend, and especially by Friday. Friday's going to be a treat. You got to see it.
All right. So with that, safe driving out there, and thanks for tuning in.